So today's video is going to be about me just basically putting my makeup on again, just like my very first video. And then I got like a lot of bitching and complaining to do. And what better way to get it out than just put it on a YouTube video, because that's what everybody else does, right? So most of my bitching and complaining is not really I don't know, it's not anyone's fault. It's more self-inflicted. So I got a lot going on right now, and let me give you a little background, right? So I think I'm supposed to be looking into the camera that way. Can you guys see me? Do I look like I'm focused on you guys, paying attention with eye contact? Okay, so background. I'm 29 years old. I turned 29 in March. So I think I'm feeling like a little bit of, not a midlife crisis, but like oh my God, I'm about to be 30 and you really need to just get your shit together, like for real, for real. I've been in the Air Force for almost 10 years. I got out in September was my last official month, but I got out early for school to continue education, to finish my bachelor's degree, and so I could enroll in Air Force ROTC and eventually become an officer. So I really have never been, I joined when I was 18, so I never really worked in the workforce in America or anything. All I know is the Air Force and the military. And it was a love-hate relationship. Like, I hated the Air Force, like I really did. But then I really, really, really loved it. Like, I still love it. And I was a weather forecaster, so I did not want that job. I did not pick that. Well, I did pick it. It was like my 8th choice, but I always wanted to be in the medical field. So from the very beginning when I got that job, that's kind of where my bitterness may have started out. I didn't grow up with a lot, but I kind of did. So I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas, Dallas, Texas. And we didn't grow up dirt poor. However, we had our experience in the projects and food stamps and stuff like that. So I mean, but then again, my mom would buy me stuff from Neiman's. So I mean, it's not. I know both sides of the fence, and so military was really all I had. I couldn't go to college. I did do very well in school. I made A's and B's and stuff like that. Sometimes I made C's, so I didn't do horrible. And I was in honors classes, and I was I've never really been great at one particular thing. I've dabbled and dib, just a little bit of everything. So I never really focused. I never knew what I wanted to do. So I joined the Air Force. And I did JROTC, Army JROTC at West Mesquite High School. That changed my life really, because I used to be a very shy person and I didn't curse or anything. For real, y'all. I really didn't. Do I curse a lot with y'all? I don't think I do. Anyways, I moved on, went to the Air Force, had a lot of experience. The main base I was at was Barksdale Air Force Base for almost 5 years. And eventually I went to Korea, and then I went to England. And within those years I deployed to Jordan and Qatar and other little places or whatever, and I had a really good experience. But the only thing I felt like the Air Force couldn't provide me was that self-worth, and I felt like I would really, really work hard. And I did a lot of things, some things I can't really talk about, but a lot of things that I felt were commendable, but I didn't get recognized for any of that. And I'm just like, well, what the hell? Like, I tried to play the Air Force game and tried to, make sure my rank was, not my rank, but tried to make sure my EPRs were good. And look up EPRs if you don't know what it is. But just I volunteered, I went to school, took classes, I did the whole thing. And then I just felt like, man, as hard as I'm working for the Air Force, I feel like I could be investing that in myself and actually have some money. And not that I wasn't making good money in the Air Force, but when I see other people really going after their dreams, and no offense and no shade to any race, but to be honest with you, black races is not really a popular thing to where we're very successful. We're just now seeing, because of social media, we're seeing successful black people, show, that they can do it and not be, I don't know, I hate to say, I'm not racist, and I don't feel that I'm, I don't know what you say, like my self-worth. I don't know really how to say it. Like, I feel like just because I'm black, I don't think that that's like, oh, the white man is holding me down. I definitely don't feel that, but I do feel a little bit, or I grew up like kind of knowing or seeing that it's not that popular for black people to be successful and make a lot of money. Like it's sporadic, not as much as you would see white people or Saudi Arabians. They're extremely rich, and then just other cultures. So which there's some poor cultures out there too, just struggling with us as well. So I always had like that negative mindset, and so just recently during my winter break of school, I decided to do real estate. And I've always thought about it in the back of my head, but I've always thought like, you know what, I can't do that. But what gave me that push was that I'm 29 years old and I went back to school and I'm in ROTC again with people that are 10 years younger than me. So I said, hell, if I can do that, I can definitely do real estate. Like, come on now, my back is hurting. Oh, I also have a 1-year-old. He just turned one, Wakanda, in April. And I am married. I think I've kind of talked about my husband just a little bit. Like, he's great. He's great. No, for real, y'all. He's great. Y'all ain't even putting none of my makeup on. I can't talk and do things at the same time. So, I promise I'm not really trying to sing like I'm light skinned or nothing like that. Just the light is just glowing on me. Because, when you got Jesus in your life, that's how it is. The light just, So, yeah, so if I feel like since I could do that and join ROTC and lose weight, I got 20 pounds to go, y'all. And I know we talked about that earlier about me like doing push-ups on my weight loss thing or whatever. My arms is looking slimmer. Well, you can't really see. They a little smaller. Oh Lord, my baby's coming through. My child is coming through. If we just be quiet, it'll go away. Oh, I guess he's not gonna go away, y'all. But anyways, I'll continue talking. So, so I did real estate. Where I'm doing real estate, got licensed, all that, and then joined Keller Williams, which I love. I love and I hate Keller Williams again because I feel like Keller Williams is wonderful. It's a great training environment. But what they will do is they will. What is this? They'll chisel all that negativity off of you and try to revamp and rechange the way you feel, which is what I need. A person like me, if you're a person like me who is kind of down on yourself and you're just not, you don't bust out of it, or you think the limit is the sky instead of vice versa, the sky is the limit, then you need Keller Williams in your life, like for real. They will make you like stop thinking poorly, stop thinking like a poor man. That's what I got told by a person from Keller Williams, like stop thinking like a poor man. And he was right. I do think really low. I'm thinking like, oh, we all want to get to that 6 digits, right? 6 digits a year. But I mean, that's basic though. That's not unheard of. Like, be a millionaire, billionaire, why not? So I guess, you know what? I guess I'm not really bitching and complaining. I'm kind of just telling you my fears and kind of how I feel about certain things, because I am. That's how I look every time he screams. It stresses me out. He's great. He's really cute, and I'll show you guys later on what he looks like. He ain't all that. He ain't all that. But I don't know. Today I had a really stressful day. I kind of thought about like what I gave up as far as like my paycheck and stuff like that in the Air Force. Everything else, like I feel like being a weather forecaster, I mastered that as much as I could. And I'm not a science person. I can forecast the hell out of some weather. Literally hell out of weather. It's Texas, get it? Okay. But yeah, it wasn't giving me what I needed. And to be honest with you, it's not that I'm just trying to be a baller and I'm just trying to be rich. I am trying to. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. If y'all, well, what he said was, we're trying to create like a legacy. And that whole, like, how a lot of people, probably, you guys, I'm probably not talking to some millionaires and billionaires right now. You can understand that you don't come from a rich family, or you may not have much family around you at all, and they may not even be somewhat well off. Like when you come from like a family that don't have anything and you literally can't call anybody and just be like, hey, can you please cover my rent? Like, I don't have anybody like that. I've never had anybody like that. You throwing my concentration off. Let mama sip some wine. So I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to change my mindset at the same time. I've given up the Air Force, kind of, sort of, not all the way. I'm going to be back with the part 2. Hopefully I'll have some more makeup on by then. But if you have any suggestions or just any advice or stories, I love personal stories, and I would love to give you a shout out, or repost it on the Facebook page or something. Is he going away? No, he's watching me, y'all. So I'm gonna come back with a part 2. Maybe I'll feel like in a better mood and my spirits will be a little bit more up. Okay.